Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're good, well, healthy and happy. Of course, you're staying safe, keeping yourself entertained and trying to stay healthy mentally and physically. So I bring to you today the most highly requested video, I think, like ever. It is how I take my Instagram content during quarantine. It's not easy keeping your Instagram content going, and I am managing just about. I think I am starting to get a little bit frustrated, when I get like really cool outfits through or something like that, and I feel really creative. Sometimes I wake up and I just feel so inspired and creative, and I would just love to go to a car park or something and just get a different background. It's completely normal to feel a little bit frustrated and getting a little bit sick of the backgrounds at home, but it really is all about just being creative and just seeing what you can do, because saying that, like how frustrated it can be, and I have had my down days, I have actually never been so creative at home, trying to make things work and coming up with ideas and seeing inspiration. And yeah, so I am just going to share all of my ideas with you and what I have been doing at home to create my content. And if you've got a similar aesthetic to me, this will be very helpful, and I hope that you are inspired as well. And yeah, I mean, obviously if your aesthetic online is like on Instagram, it's very much like going out and you're all dolled up all the time, and you go to bars and clubs and things, obviously that will be annoying and frustrating. But I think we're all kind of embracing the loungewear, we're embracing the cozy vibes on Instagram. So at the end of the day, we're all in this together, but I really hope this video is helpful for you. I'm worried that you're going to find it not very interesting, but yeah, I've actually got quite a lot to get done today. I've got a whole heap of stuff to get done for Miss Pat. So I'm going to kind of like take you behind the scenes, and also how I shot my Looks to Kill edit as well, because that was all done at home by my amazing mum and her photography skills. As you can tell, this is being done on my vlog camera, so this is going to be like a vlog style video. And the other video that I get asked to do is how I edit my Instagram content, so my videos, my pictures, so that's going to be in another video. So if you are new here, please hit that subscribe button. I would love it if you join the ANNIEFAM. We all love each other so much here. And of course, hit the notification button so you don't miss that video when it goes up. And yeah, we're just going to get straight into it. So I'm going to go and take you through into my parents' room, because that's where everything is set up, but I'll talk about it literally in a sec. And yeah, sorry, I'm gonna stop talking, I'm talking too much. Hi everyone. Okay, so I've taken you into my parents' room, so I do have to put the paper up in here just because my filming room is just a little bit too small, and my parents are very lovely and supportive, so thank you very much. And they let me put up the paper just as long as it's not in here for too long. Sometimes it does have to stay overnight, just if we, with lighting and everything. Lighting is key for Instagram content, so I'm just going to quickly show you. As you can see, I've got windows right here, and then here is my paper. So yeah, like I said, lighting is very important. It depends like how creative and what kind of shot you want. If you want something really dark, then go with that. But for me, I do feel like obviously lighting is very important, so I'm just going to show you my paper roll. Now, I got this from Amazon. I get lots of questions about it, so hopefully you guys are watching. And these are the stands. Now, this is actually a very, very big roll, so you can actually get different sizes. I think it's called Creative Background, and they actually have their own website, and it might even be cheaper on there, but I did it through Amazon just because of Prime and everything, and I needed it quite quickly. I've pulled it out quite long just so we can get some good shots. I'm going to put a chair in the middle here. Now, the color, I can't actually remember what the color is, but I'll link it down below because I will have the link to this. I did get 4 different colors. I got kind of like a gray and lots of neutral colors, but I'm going to actually get a white just because I think it will be very helpful. Just because of lighting, depending on lighting, it could change the color of this. Now, I've actually used quite a lot of the roll, as you can see. I've been using this for such a long time now. It's fantastic, just for YouTube videos as well. But yeah, as you can see, it's just got everything there, and it is a hassle. It is like a 2-person job to get this up, so mum always helps me to pop it up. So yeah, this is what I use mainly for my brand deals. If they want a nice plain background, nice lighting, I can go in my other room for that, but I will show you that a little bit later. Now, for creative shots, chairs and props and just anything to sit on or lean on is very very important. This is my chair. I use it quite a lot. It's quite neutral. Brown doesn't go with everything, but I really like the look of it with a nice plain bright background. Now here I always plan out my outfits, but these are all Miss Pap. I am doing a brand deal at the moment with them, and so yeah, this is what I've organized. Organization is so key, otherwise you will get quite frustrated with styling and outfits. For example, I spent yesterday sorting everything out, all my content that I needed for this week. So I have just popped the chair where the paper is, and yeah, then we are ready to go. So I'm just going to style up an outfit and get going. When I'm posing, I'm on the chair. Sometimes if you wear jeans, it looks more flattering. If you kind of undo them, it looks really cool. But it does kind of depend on what your outfit is like. I'm wearing black, so I'm still unsure if the brown kind of goes, but then I can get away with it if I turn it into a black and white photograph. So yeah, it really is, again, I'm going to say, getting creative, seeing what works for you, what is your aesthetic. And yeah, but as you can see, it's so much easier if you have like a chair that has got arms, just so you can kind of like slouch on it. You can do more things in case if it was just like a stool, you would be a bit like lost with kind of posing, and I guess it would be quite samey, but if you just kind of like play around, and yeah, so there we go. Okay guys, so I really hope the paper roll was helpful. Now I'm going to finish off getting this content, and yeah, I'm going to show you my content for this week, my filming room, and I'm going to show you how I do the video content as well, how I do my IGTV. My mum doesn't usually help me with that, that is usually just me doing it, so I'm going to show you how I do that, and I'm going to go more into it in a sec, but I just want to quickly show you that I do pop sometimes if I have the paper roll up, I often pop my phone just on the windowsill there, and yeah, just finding kind of like, again, the correct lighting and kind of like the angles and where it's kind of positioned, your phone, because I do like it when things are kind of looking up at me to kind of make me look a little bit taller. It's all about the angles. And the other thing is that white sheets, as you can see, are very, very popular on Instagram, and so sometimes I even pop the white sheets over the top of my paper roll background, and then I kind of get that really cool effect of like the kind of like curtains in the background or something like that. So yeah, it's kind of playing with texture, playing with the colours and the neutrals that you know work best for you and your style, and yeah, like I said, get creative. Okay guys, so while I'm taking the rest of the content, here is my other chair. It is vegan leather and I got it from John Lewis. It's good to have as many of these kind of things as possible just to make your you know, photos look more interesting. Like I said, there's the brown one over there. When I'm using darker outfits, it is better to have a lighter chair, and yeah, just to show you that you can use a bed sheet or like a curtain or something. And I'm just going to lie on this and get some images because I've got kind of like an intimate outfit on, and then I kind of keep the background there as well. So like I said, it really is just playing about and finding things just to add texture, just to add a little bit of interest in the background. So if you do want a minimal look, honestly, just like pop, if you haven't got any like funky chairs, pop the blanket or like a curtain or whatever over a chair, and then you can like, you know, get rid of any color, any pattern, and just keep it like quite cool and just really plain, and then it will kind of highlight your outfit. So you can lie on the blanket, you can sit on it, you can put it over furniture, so that is another trick as well. And yeah, I'm not sure if you recognize this, but this is where I shot all of my Luke's to Kill, the edit for drop 1 and 2. This is where I did it all. So my wonderful mum helped me with the photography, and yeah, we both did all of the imagery, so dream team, and we got it done at home during quarantine. Nothing's gonna stop us. So this paper has honestly been a lifesaver for me, so I will link it down below for you and all of the information I can for you guys to go and shop it as well. Okay guys, so I'm in my filming room, so I'm just going to show you how I get some content in here. So this big mirror here is from made.com. It's amazing, like the quality of the mirror is amazing. I just absolutely love it. I love the thin black kind of boarding around it as well. It's really cool. It came in gold and like I think like a rose gold. I really wanted the gold, but the gold was like £100 like more expensive, which I think is a bit weird. So I went with the black, but I do like it. Now down here, these are all of my outfits for this week's content. So it's a bunch of stuff that's been sent to me by brands, some deals, and just outfits that I've put together myself. So yeah, that is what I've got planned. So my selfie mirror pictures is pretty simple. I have my phone here and I take images, I zoom in. I use quite a lot of the Instagram stories so I can zoom in and it's like kind of smoother. And I also use the hands-free as well. So going around my filming room, I got the natural lights here, and this is the wall I use for the TikToks usually, and some content as well. And then on the floor here, I sometimes use my flooring, you know, it's out, but sometimes I put the bed sheet on as well. So it's just, you know, it's just trying to get as many looks as possible. But the white bed sheet is really like popular. I've seen a lot of it on Instagram. And yeah, there's some stuff here. Sometimes I use a rail. Like, again, it's just being creative, finding ideas, finding inspiration on Pinterest, other bloggers, and yeah, so I've got like a big white wall there. Sometimes I hang like, you know, a curtain or something from there, and then I get images there, but I mainly come in here to get mirror content or use the wall behind me. Okay guys, so another little thing I want to show you, and there probably is a much more like professional way of doing it, probably putting it on like a tripod or something like this, but none of my tripods are like, I don't know, I just feel like they don't work, right? So what I've done is I've actually got a chair and I've popped a whole bunch of like, I don't know, shoe boxes or something, and I've actually popped my phone on here. Then using my plain background, I don't know why it looks pink on the camera, but it's not. What I do is I actually go onto Instagram story, scroll to hands-free, and then I swap it round and it's gonna face me. So for example, sometimes I zoom in and then I like press the button and then I kind of like pose and do my thing and kind of like do that. So yeah, that is how I take the individual videos that I can use for TikTok, Instagram, anything like that. You know, it really is just kind of getting the right angle, because I do like the phone looking up at me because it makes me look taller. It really is all about knowing the angles that work best for you. So there we go guys, that is my filming room and that is everything I kind of use and work with in here. Let's go down to my bedroom downstairs and I'll show you a few more tricks. Okay, so we are in my room downstairs. So I'm going to quickly begin with the curtains, because this is basically what I use down here. So these are drapey kind of linen blend curtains and they are so stunning. They honestly give such a dreamy look, and if you do want kind of like a white background and that kind of like vibe, I would definitely get some of these. They are just so nice. I like, because light still comes through the window, you know, but then the window's covered so it's not so cluttered if you are into a minimal look. These are from H&M. I'll link them down below for you. Now on the bed, it does help having like a plain white bedding, and so that's what I make sure I use. So if I've got like a week of content and I'd like to take some really cool pictures in here with the light off and then the flash on, so it makes you look tanned, it makes you look really nice, I make sure I've got white bedding on that week. And on the other side of my room, I've kind of taken the idea of covering things with blankets or curtains or whatnot. Again, this is from H&M. So under it there's like wooden storage, but I don't want that, you know, to be really cluttered in my room in the background. So this is just another kind of area where I can take images with a kind of drapey look. And what's good about it is that that's the natural light there, so I actually have light facing me, so the lighting is really good. If I take images kind of standing there with light behind me, it will be a bit dreamy, it will be quite dark. If you have it on flash, it will look really nice. So again, different parts of the room, it takes images differently, so it really is just knowing the lighting, what works for you and what you like. I'm just going to quickly say that we are very lucky to live kind of in the middle of nowhere really, so I can kind of take advantage of that. I can go outside, I can use the greenery. I do like kind of nature, green and blues and kind of creams and neutrals, like as my aesthetic on Instagram. So I do often go outside and take some pictures like that, which is why I'm going to like take out the paper rolls and just see what I can play back with outside. Even like the bed sheets as well. I don't know, even just putting it on the grass out there and having the green trees in the background. So again, it really is just kind of playing with what you've got, and I'm really making the most out of it as well. And another thing that I want to mention is it's all about kind of how to take your images as well. So if you kind of invest in things like, I don't know, Polaroid cameras. This is my very first Polaroid camera. I got it from a Polaroid website, and this is the One Step 2. I was going to get the one that kind of connects to your phone because I thought that would be quite cool, but I thought, you know what, I don't really know a lot of Polaroid. I really want to learn more about film, and my sister's fiance is all about film, so he's like kind of teaching me on what it's about. And then if you are quite minimal, you can get away with black and white photography, so don't forget about monochrome vibes. So for example, the Polaroid camera, I'm still trying to learn how to use Polaroids. The images that Mum and I took the other day, I was too close to the camera, and you can actually turn the flash off on that, but we didn't know at the time. So the images are quite like light, and I do like it dark. I like a low highlight. And you'll see that in my how I edit my Instagram content video. I feel like the sizing of these is really good. I mean, I could even you can like spread them out on your bed, you can put them like on the wall and take pictures of it. So it really is just coming up with ideas, and what helped me was that I always come up with an idea and then I forget. And so always write your ideas down, and yeah, actually say, oh, I want to try this today, I want to do this, I want to do this with the lighting, or turn the lighting off and use flash, or have your curtains open and don't use flash. And there's really cool apps out there as well that can like change kind of like the format or just how your images look. I got black and white film just to play back with and start with, but yeah, we got some really cool images, and so you can then take a picture of that picture, post it online, and so you just have like kind of like different formats, you know, and it's really fun. And what I was meaning with the black and white photography is that you can basically take pictures like anywhere in your house, and then you can just change it to black and white, and so the colors won't affect, you know, the rest of the feed. So I can take pictures in my kitchen, and then I can turn it to black and white, and it doesn't matter if you've got like red kitchen and red isn't, you know, on your kind of aesthetic. If you turn it to black and white, no one would ever know. So that is another trick as well. Okay guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video and it was helpful for you. I'm hoping you are feeling inspired, creative, and yeah, it really is just all about trying to keep positive, think of the positives, really be creative. I think I've used that word so many times throughout this video, but it really is about that. I go on Pinterest, I honestly find so much inspiration on there, you know, other accounts that are very similar, like an aesthetic to me that I really enjoy. So yeah, it really is just trying to think outside the box, and sometimes I dream of ideas, sometimes I wake up and I'm like, oh my god, I could do this, or I go to bed and I think of ideas, you know, when I'm in bed, and I put it on my notes on my phone, and yeah, so it really is just having like a notebook or something, and I'm writing down your ideas on what you'd like to do. I'm actually going to be taking my paper roll outside next week, so that's a new thing that I haven't done before, just to see, you know, with different lighting. I think it will be really sick, so I'm going to do that. Well, I say I'm going to do that, but it's just going to be raining all week, so that's not very helpful. So yeah, there we go, lovelies. I'll catch you in my next video. That being all the mess behind me, that is Friday's video there, so I'll catch you then. And even tag me in your images online, you know, if you got any inspiration from this video. I'd love to see your creations. And yeah, I will catch you over on my Instagram. So I love you lots, and I'll see you on Friday. Bye!